This is Ryuji Masuda. Well, this is him now. He's a children's animator from Japan who has become very controversial. So let's look at some of his works and see what's so controversial about him. Yeah, this guy is pretty disturbed for a children's animator, but let's look through his discography, let's look into who he is, let's look into the mind of Ryuji Masuda. So starting off on his Wikipedia page, he's most known for this animation Popee the Performer. This aired in Japan from around 2000 to 2003, and this was his debut work. This is definitely what he's most known for online in the West as of now, but he does have other works such as Mr. Stain on Junk Alley, which we'll be looking into, also Funny Pets. But let's look into his most famous work, Popee the Performer, first, so you can see what this guy is really like, and it's a good summary of who he is as an animator. Alright, and let's start out with one of the craziest episodes first, just so you can really get a feel of how dark this show gets. And mind you, this is a kid's show that aired on television for kids. So yeah, this is our main character, Popee the Performer. He's the main one, getting up with all the antics and stuff. And then this is his little side character, little punching bag. He basically gets tortured by this clown right here the entire series. So let's see what this guy's getting into today. Yeah, just look at this, bruh. Look at this, bruh. Kid show. This is a kid. Look at this frame right here. You literally have a giant sword that went through his body. He impaled himself. It went through his mouth, through his stomach, through his intestines, and right out his anus. And it's right through the ground. And he's just like dead sitting right there. This is a kid show, bruh. Literally, little kids were watching this junk. He's just in agony and pain. And then the best this freaking dog could come up with was attaching him to this truck. And then, you can guess where this goes, bro. This literally feels like I'm watching like a Saw trap or something. Oh, trying to yank the sword out. God, this is painful to watch. Look at his eyes. His eyes are like popping out his head. He's in so much pain. The music makes it even more disturbing. It's like you're watching something horrible happen and you're just watching like, just happy, peaceful meadow music in the background. I mean, if you're an adult, it's kind of funny just because how insane it is. But then it's like this, bruh. Things like this. This is like, why did he think this was gonna click with kids? This frame right here. Yeah. This part's crazy too. Watch what happens. Literally eats him. Isn't that like a fetish or something in like the furry community? I swear I've seen like I think that's Pyrocynical's thing, right? He likes like fat things or whatever. So like literally eats him with a bloody face. He's just chilling inside his stomach. And then he does this. Literally throws the knife up in his mouth so he can kill the guy inside of him. And then he's just all alone in this field. Killed himself and his friend. What kind of ending is this? And then it's over, bro. Like, what? What kind of ending is that? It's just like they're like in the darkness, just like alone. So yeah, I was tempted to show this to my little brother to like get his reaction, but I was like, bro, this is too intense for even him to watch. I would feel like a horrible older brother if I showed him this. But yeah, let's move on to another episode. That wasn't even the worst episode in the series, in my opinion. I mean, it's up there. It's probably like top 5 worst episodes. And a lot of these episodes, they're chill, there's not too much violence going on like that. It's more slapstick. But yeah, then you got like 5 to 10 of them that are really intense. So let's look at this one. So yeah, this episode is called Eraser. Basically, we get introduced to Popee the Performer's dad. This guy right here, this is Popee the Performer's dad. And then Popee uses the eraser to erase himself. I'm just going to skip to the crazy part. So he basically is invisible, and the dad's trying to defend the dog from getting abused. So his dad's trying to kill his son. That's basically the plot of this episode. He's using his hockey right now. It's like Zoro from One Piece. and then blood rains down from all over the place, like, God, and then Popee, like, comes out his nose. So there's lots of, like, suicidal elements in the show. So it stabs Popee, and Popee comes shooting out his nose, covered in blood. I know it's just a bloody nose, but still, like, it's disturbing. There shouldn't be blood like this in a kid's show. Like, what is even going on? It's just raining blood. Literally, it blows my mind. This made it past the boardroom into, like, kids television. Alright, another episode I got is called Gunman. And I mean, it kind of explains itself. Basically, Poppy's gonna have a gun. A gun in a kid's show, pretty intense, especially for Asia, because, you know, they're usually more against guns than Western countries. Japan in particular, it's illegal to own a gun. It's just a BB gun, don't worry. And then all hell breaks loose, bruh. This is where Popee, like, the demon in Popee comes out. Starts lighting this place up, bruh. God, set this man free. Let him live, bruh. This one is called Knife Thrower. So yeah, a lot of very on the nose titles in this show. Like, one of them is called Versus God. One of them is called Loneliness. This one's Knife Thrower, Gunman. They have one knife game I'm about to show you. That one actually got age restricted on YouTube. So yeah, Popee comes up with this idea today to do a knife throwing game with Kindamono. So he's like, Kindamono's sitting up there like this, like on the cross, and then Poppy's gonna like throw like knives at him and like basically like do a random, you know, like you see in the movies. Let's see how Popee does it. Right in the face and kills him. But the music too, they know what they're doing. They're doing like a creepy like music. It's not like ha ha ha, like a laughing track or anything. It's like, you just got killed. And then Kindamono is finally set free from this hellscape. He finally gets to go to heaven. Poppy's like, heck no, bro. You're coming back to me. He lures him back in with chicken. He's like, no, I'm gonna torture you for all of time, for the rest of time. So get back here so I can torture you. So he begins to just start killing him over and over, like an endless cycle of death. Brings him back from heaven with chicken, and he just starts killing him over and over. And then finally gets what he deserves, bro. And the fact that this dude's going to heaven shocks me, bro. He should have been dragged to hell as soon as he died. The last episode I want to show you. This one is called Knife Game. And it is age restricted on YouTube. So YouTube knew it was too crazy. If it got age restricted on YouTube, but not TV, that shocks me. Yeah, let's teach kids to play with a knife and like go with their hands like that. Like, yeah, that's a good idea. We should put that on kids' TV. I don't know, it's just so stupid. You know how impressionable kids are. You know how like kids do anything they see on YouTube, any kind of challenge or Tide Pod challenge or whatever. So they would definitely try this. And he starts doing it with a frog. Like, this is like animal torture as well. I mean, maybe I'm being soft, but I feel like I gotta be harsh on this because it's for kids. You know, I wouldn't want my little siblings watching this. Because they'd probably go outside, get a frog, start trying to do this junk. And he cuts the frog's finger off, like. What is going on, bro? What is going on at this point? And then in the climax of this episode, probably the worst thing that happens. If you like frogs, you might want to skip this part. He starts dicing up the frog. Like, just freaking cutting him to bits. Literally torturing the frog. His face turns into frog guts. Nah, that's how the episode ends. They kill a frog and cut his hand off. Yeah, that was Popee the Performer. And, you know, back on the Wikipedia page, the reception for this was Popee the Performer was described as a twisted mockery of children's shows and a dark, messed up series. In addition, it's been called a trauma anime that should not be searched online in Japan. Okay, that's a little dramatic. Alright, now let's move on to another work by Ryuji Masuda. This one's called Funny Pets. This one, I'm not sure where it was aired. I'm not sure if it was aired on a kids channel or not, but it did air in 2006. So let's start out with the first episode so you can see what Funny Pets is all about. Let's see how funny these pets are. So yeah, this is the lady who takes care of them, the fairy. Already, she's very skimpily dressed. That's not even a word, like scantily dressed. I don't know the word. She's basically showing too much, bro. Showing too much. And another thing I'll mention about this show, there is no words actually used in it. It's more just kind of like, it reminds me of this larva show I used to watch. Actually reminds me of a lot of that. This thing, bruh. This Funny Pets reminds me a lot of this show, which is also a very cursed and weird show. And I don't know if it's just me looking too deep into this. There's like a lot of kind of sexual innuendos in this this show, like this. That's not you eat a lollipop, bro. What are you doing? I think I skipped too far. How we got to this point, I got no idea. I don't really know what plot I missed. I don't really feel like sitting through this. But yeah, he commits arson, burns down the house. And yeah, this is the part that I really want to show this episode. So he finally gets the candy that he wants. He starts sucking on it. Haha, he fell in the candy. He fell in the goop. Oh, bro, I hate this part so much. Look at this, bro. Freaking ants crawl over him, start eating his body. He like can't move. It's like torture, bro. This is literally torture. And he's burning alive. Let me show you even crazier episodes. It's called Evil and Just. Yeah, so right off the bat, this guy's doing some science experiment, and she's about to drink it on accident, thinking it's orange juice. And dies right away. So already murder in the first, what is this, minute into the show? There's already murder. Okay. Kids are gonna love this one. Oh wow, kids love when people die, bro. I love when I'm watching a kids show and like they all die. And then out of her becomes another angel girl. I guess this girl's like eternal or something. I don't know why I'm trying to explain this, bro. There's no rhyme or reason to this. So yeah, we got a nice one, then we got a freaky one. This is literally like a sex whip. What am I watching, bro? What am I watching? God, the look on their face, the animation is so creepy. Oh, I hate this one so much. Bruh! I'm not trying to see lesbian stuff in a kid's show, bruh. And then he's like, bruh, enough of that. Get that crazy bit out of here. And this girl fades away for some reason. I don't really get it. And then this girl wakes up, and it's all back to normal. Happy ending. And then he gets a spanking. Wait. Yeah, I think that's enough Funny Pets for one day. I don't even feel like watching anymore. That was enough of that. But now I'm going to show you Ryuji Masuda's second work. It's called Mr. Stain on Junk Alley. This might be the craziest episode I saw. This one's kind of disturbing. It's called Human. So this basically takes place in this junk world. Mr. Junkman, he's like this poor guy, and he's just finding stuff to cure his boredom and stuff. That's basically what he's doing. He's trying to find fun stuff to do as a broke person. So the reason this episode gets disturbing is Mr. Junkman right here. This is him. He finds a baby, and he begins to take care of it. And what happens to the baby? I don't like it, bro. And the police are trying to hunt him down, like, who stole the baby? But Mr. Junkman, he's just trying to take care of the baby, and the police hate him for it. So yeah, this is the part that I hated. The baby dies in his arms. I don't know what the point of this was. How this helps the plot, I have no idea. But basically, the baby dies. Like literally, like an infant dying is like in your kid's show. Oh, I hate it so much. What I don't have a I don't even know how to commentate over this, honestly. It's just there's no words. And then the policeman starts crushing this baby's soul. I guess it was the baby's soul that came out the mouth. And Mr. Junkman is mad. You killed that baby, man. Like, dang. So intense. I don't even understand the plot of this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I don't know why he hates him for stealing the baby. Because he's just trying to take care of it. Kills Mr. Junkman, bruh. Literally kills him. But Mr. Junkman, he didn't die that easily. That's a common theme with this guy, Ryuji Masuda's shows. He has a lot of blood. There's always a character dying. There's always blood everywhere. That's how he likes it. All he wanted to do was save that baby. All he wanted to do was save that baby, but the police didn't let him. Wow, Mr. Junkman, what an amazing show. I will say every episode this guy touches isn't evil or demonic or like really disturbing. Some of it's wholesome, like this episode right here. So in this episode, Mr. Junkman grows a beautiful flower, and he falls in love with it. It's like his own little personal Pokemon he can play with, love, and just love forever. What is going on? What? What? See, like, you skip too far, you just have no idea what's going on. This show's so stupid. Alright guys, that was the mind of Ryuji Masuda. Very polarizing figure. Probably one of the most disturbed children's animators of all time. If you enjoyed watching this guy's videos, you can check out his channel. There's like an archive channel. This isn't his actual channel. But you can look through all his works. It's all on YouTube archived, which is really nice. If you want to see more of looking into disturbing Japanese animation, I love disturbing anime. I love obscure media, all that kind of stuff. Anything to do with anime, Japanese culture, subscribe. I do a lot of that stuff. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for going down this rabbit hole with me into the dark world of Ryuji Masuda. That's it. See you in the next one. Goodbye. I love you guys. Don't let the Popee the Performers stab you with a knife tonight. Alright, goodbye, guys.